The views and opinions expressed in this video are Woody Woo's only. The things Woody Woo says is not associated with any group, organization, or facility other than Woodville Entertainment. What's up, motherfuckers? Woody Woo here. On this episode of Words from Woody Woo, we're going to talk about methadone. Methadone is an opiate medication, also referred to as a narcotic. It is known to reduce withdrawal symptoms and heroin/opium addiction without the high. Methadone is a pain reliever as well. Besides being used for pain, methadone is mainly used in addiction/recovery programs, usually administered in a clinic of some form. Only certified pharmacies can carry methadone. And when it does come to pain, methadone can treat anywhere from moderate to severe pain. If you have severe asthma, bowel obstruction, or things of that nature, then you should not use methadone, as methadone is known to affect breathing and also is known to cause constipation. Methadone is known to slow or stop breathing, especially at the start of the medication or while you're in the middle of changing your medication doses. Alcohol mixing with methadone is a straight no-no. Mixing benzos with methadone is asking for death. Mixing alcohol or benzos with methadone is a deadly combination. Most of the deaths from methadone are always induced by benzos or some kind of alcohol. Some brand names for methadone: Methadose, Discets, and Methadose Sugar Free. Methadone is illegal in Russia. They do not think that methadone actually treats the addiction aspect. They think it just furthers the addiction or substitutes the addiction. So when they do have heroin and opiate addicts going through withdrawal, they use sedatives. Now, methadone is usually either A, prescribed by your doctor in pill form, which you would go to a certified pharmacy which can administer methadone, and you would get a prescription of pill form methadone. Or for people that are known to have addiction problems, if they have an addiction problem and sooner or later in life they need pain medication and they can deal with methadone, they would still have to go to a methadone clinic because of the fact that they could abuse it and they're more likely to abuse it. But also, one of the main reasons why a person would go to a methadone clinic would be because they're inactive addiction recovery. So they would have to go to this clinic every day to get the methadone dose. Now, these methadone clinics accept insurance. I mean, a lot of them accept the state issued insurance as well. Or they have a daily pay fee of a roundabout figure of $16, $17 a day, depending on what state and what area you're in. In the Maryland area, it's like $17 the dose. Now, as you go through the clinic program and you do as you're supposed to do, and so that you actually are in recovery and you have clean urines, because the whole fact of the methadone clinic is to stop you from using drugs. It's to help you. So they do administer drug tests to see what you're doing, because if you're using benzos, they can kick you out. And they will, because they don't want nobody to die on the methadone. So if you're doing what you're supposed to do, you can earn what they call take-homes, which is you get to take a couple doses of methadone home so you don't have to run to the clinic to dose. Now, in order to do this, you have to attend groups. You got to have clean urines. And anything else that your individual counselor would ask you to do. Because the clinic, they act as a recovery program. It's not like you just go in there and get what you want. People really look down on methadone clinics and people who use methadone. A lot of people just say, hey, they're just getting high. But that's not what methadone is. You're not getting high off of methadone unless you're abusing it. Methadone is very, 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 very misunderstood. It's a sad, sad fact. Woody Woo here can tell you personally, I know people that methadone has took them from stealing, robbing, and doing all that dumb shit to turning their life around, doing right, made them where they found a job, they stopped stealing, they got their family back, you know, and they can even admit that they wouldn't have been able to do it without methadone. They say the methadone has stopped all urges, and they say that because there's so much more that comes with just the methadone dose. You know what I mean? You got a counselor that you can call at any time, and you know what I mean? You got that support and all that. Now, it's funny though, because as I say that methadone is a form of addiction recovery, some might say, oh, NA and AA. Well, nowadays, if a person on methadone would go to AA or NA, I mean, from my personal experience, I'm a recovering addict. And I can tell you, I've seen it firsthand. If you are on methadone and you go to one of these 12-step programs, a group, they ask you not to speak because they do not consider you clean. They consider you an addict that still suffers. And I don't think that's right, because you're just working a different program than them. It discourages a lot of people when they just tell them they're not allowed to speak. You know, they're there because they want help. They're there because they want to be clean. But yet you're going to single them out and tell them they're not allowed to speak. It's crazy, but it does happen. Pregnancy with methadone is a controversial issue, because if you're pregnant and you stop methadone, it could kill the baby. Now, you know, some people say, well, stop the methadone so the baby's not affected. Well, the thing about methadone is if you're on methadone and you accidentally get pregnant, stopping methadone will kill the baby, not staying on it. Well, motherfuckers, that wraps up this edition of Words from Woody Woo, the methadone edition. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good shit. Check me out on Twitter, Facebook. Be nice, be kind.